took our pain with him.
Yes, he did.
When he came here, he came solely for a relationship back with the Father.
Come on.
That's great love.
Come on.
That's love we'll never, ever experience. Because how many people would give up their only begotten Son to die for a world that didn't change, that didn't even recognize him, that didn't even know him?
Come on.
And to this day, people are walking around like it's all about me. It's all about me. They forget that Jesus bore that pain for us. He did it just for us. Yes. But we are so far from love. And I wish the little guys in prison could hear me now. Because we're killing each other. And for what? Our lives are wasted. Parents are grieving because their sons or daughters are dead. And you're a kid in jail for the rest of their lives. Jesus. If we only stop and think, if we only learn how to love one another. Because we are our brother and our sister keeper. Yes. This is a selfish world. And how we can say we love God and go to church Sunday after Sunday.
Come on.
But go back out into the world.
Come on, preach, Pastor.
And hate people.
Jesus.
How can we do that? Or talk about our sister and our brother and see them hurting and do nothing at all for them? Jesus. What is wrong with us? The animals are acting nowadays better than we are.
Come on.
And that's sad. They really are. Cats and dogs are getting along. When they used to didn't even get along. You see a cat and dog laying and loving one another. And I'm looking at people, we acting worse than the hell. We're fighting one another. Jesus. And they got it in the streets now where people are walking up, just hitting people, knocking them out. What is the purpose of that? We got a payday to pay one of these days.
Ain't that the truth? Amen.
And don't think you're going to get by. Women abusing their bodies on the street every day. And God said, I got everything you need. Just love me. Just love me. I gave my only begotten Son to you. Just love me. Just love me. But yet, we are walking around doing everything and anything but loving God. We got to wake up.
We do.
We got to wake up and start trusting and believing in God. We got to go back, in a sense, to where we used to love one another. Yes. Where we used to look out for one another.
That's it. Say that.
We got to go back. Because it's going to come a time when we're going to have to decide what we're going to eat. How are we going to pray? So if you don't have this thing in your heart and in your mind, you're going to be in trouble. Jesus. God said, you're going to be in trouble. Because they are making every day a new chip. Every day computers are moving up. They're getting to the point where they put shoes on a blind man and he'll be able to walk. This is for real. And it's coming faster than we think. They put braces on people. And they'll be able to get their medicines through these bracelets. So technology is something now. And this is that mark is coming. And we got to make choices. See, we sit back and we play, and we're not learning what we need to learn. We need to be in our word.
That's it.
Studying this word. And teaching our children how to pray, how to get in this word. Because it's going to come a day when we're going to really need the Lord.
That's the truth.
When we're going to really need Him. Because we're not going to have the food to eat. You notice, it used to be a time seeds was everywhere. And we can get and grow. Now they're becoming so scarce. Soup is becoming scarce. And it's getting higher and higher. And I'm not trying to scare you. But you need to know the truth.
Amen.
It's coming. And God said, if you can't, you got to worship me in spirit and in truth. And if we don't do that, we're going to miss everything. We got to get stronger. We got to get our walk better with God.
That's right.
We got to come on up another level, another notch with Him. And we got to keep our eyes on that prize. Yes, no matter what's going on around us, we got to keep focused on Him. Yes. Because Jesus got up from the grave. And then my third point is 2 Corinthians, the 5th chapter,